Conflicted Chaos
with Rylee
and Emma.
Dun, 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 dun.
Welcome back to Conflicted Chaos. This is a little different. We're not in the studio today.
We're in our hometowns.
We're in the virtual studio thanks to Zoom.
This is our last episode of the season.
It is our last episode
9.
of the season. Episode 9. I don't know how I'm feeling about this Zoom. I don't think it's not as nice with you not
right beside you.
Yeah. Now I'm like staring directly at you.
Yeah.
You still have your Christmas tree up.
Yeah, we do.
January
we never
1st.
do that. We never do that.
I got
we
so
always
many...
like my mom likes to take it down Christmas Eve or like Christmas night. But she's
Christmas
like, no,
night.
Yeah, she's like, no, we'll keep it up this year. And then yesterday we got busy. And then I'm like, just keep it up for the podcast.
I got so many people like who watched our Christmas tree setting up video, and they kept saying how your tree was so skinny. They were like, why is Riley's tree so skinny?
The aesthetic.
It is the aesthetic. It is so skinny though. It
is. Well, it's a fake tree because we can't have a real one anymore. So we're in an apartment.
We've had a fake tree for a while.
Yeah, I don't know. My mom likes the small one.
Speaking of trees, how was your Christmas?
My Christmas was good.
You got Eras Tour tickets?
I did get Eras Tour tickets.
We love that.
Santa pulled through.
He got a code. Santa got a code.
Santa got a code. I don't know how he got a code. Lucky guy.
Speaking of Santa, sorry. When we went and visited Santa, I wished for him to make one of our videos go viral, and he came through.
He did. He didn't know what going viral meant.
No.
He's very confused. But
yeah, I was like, we have a podcast, and he's like, a what? Like a podcast called Conflicted Chaos, and I wished for one of our TikToks or Instagram reels to go viral, and I think our TikTok is at like that one is at like 82.4.
Yeah, and then the reel did pretty good too. I think that was at 11.
I think it's almost at 12K. I think that one's almost at 12K.
So yeah. Santa, we're getting somewhere.
We're getting somewhere. Yeah.
Santa is real.
We've always said that we sort of just need that one video, like to keep up with the consistency for that one video to sort of get up there, to sort of give us that boost. So this definitely gave us, I think we got 8 followers from that.
I think we got 8 followers on Instagram, but I think we got more on TikTok.
I think we did because it went way more viral on TikTok.
Like, I mean, maybe 15 on TikTok, but
15, I'll take it.
Yeah.
We need more like 15,000 to get where we wanna get. I was gonna make a vision board actually for 2024. And
you were saying that.
Yeah, a lot on my vision board was gonna be like Conflicted Chaos. I think the goal would be like, I'd love to get to 1,000 followers. I think that would be super cool. Yeah. But I think I want to get to a point where it's like when people click on the podcast, they're like, oh, no way, they're legit, you know? Like,
yeah, because right now we look like we're
starting
students. Out. Yeah.
Yeah, we look like we're students. I get so many things, and it's like, is it through school? Do you do this through school? And it's like, I mean, like, yes, but no. Like, we do it aside from school. This isn't school.
No.
Spotify isn't through school.
No. So. This episode is just us.
Yeah.
On our own time.
I think 10K would be super cool, because I feel like if I were to click on a podcast that had 10K followers, I'd be like, oh, they're a legit podcast. So,
yeah. I think it's it's going to take like 1 or 2 more. And I feel like.
Yeah, definitely. I think we need one to go even more viral than that. Like 80,000 was a good start, but I mean, it only got us.
We need to up our social media game.
We do. We've actually been pretty good. Like, I'm pretty happy with how.
Yes, since we've started, this has been like between Christmas and today, January 1st. It's our only week that we've taken off.
Yeah, we haven't posted
from posting.
This week.
Yeah.
Anyways,
we needed a break.
We did need a break. Speaking of break, how was your break so far?
My break has been very good. Got up to some activities. I've been home for almost 4 weeks. You've only been home for 2. So yeah. I did the Vancouver Christmas market.
You were telling me that?
Which was nothing compared to the Toronto one, unfortunately.
I'm so sad that Christmas time is over. I hate winter after Christmas. Like, winter after Christmas to me just feels like the color brown.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. There's no Christmas cheer, no Christmas magic
There
anymore.
isn't
It's just
anymore.
winter. It snowed actually here for the first time
Oh,
since I've
that's
been home.
nice. We haven't gotten
Yeah.
any snow.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't think Toronto has any snow right
Yeah,
now.
me and my friend, we went to Whistler, and that was like there was barely any snow there. Like I think that they had a big
Yeah.
dumping like a couple days before we went, but then after that it just there was like nothing on, like we weren't walking in snow. I was so
Yeah.
disappointed. I put on
It was
my
a
Tims because they always give me blisters, but I'm like, oh, I'm gonna need them because it's
it
gonna be
was a
snowing.
green Christmas here, and it was actually sad. It's been raining here the last couple of days, and it's been so muddy and gross. Like the weather has not been it at
Oh,
all.
I think it's raining outside right now. My parents weren't happy when I kicked them out to walk the dog.
Yeah, I know. My family's quite loud, I have to say. We're quite a loud family, so I'm hoping that none of the background noise picks up in this, but I think Zoom has a pretty good way of blocking out the background noise, so we should be good. I also just have to mention that I have no desk here in my room. So I this is my nightstand and I'm sitting on a yoga ball right now because I don't have a chair. It was either this or my brother's large gaming chair. So if you see me
I
like
think you
moving
should have
around,
wore or sat in the gaming chair.
no, it's so big. The back is like up here. I could have like leaned back. But
A very
yeah,
casual podcast.
I'm sitting on this isn't the greatest of situations here. It's not very comfortable, but we have to do what we have to do. So
Yes.
yoga ball it is.
I'm on a kitchen stool.
Yeah, I figured. It looks like you're in your kitchen.
Yes, in the
You
kitchen.
just moved recently, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I moved over Thanksgiving break, but that was like a week. So but then so I came home and like my stuff is still in boxes. It's still
Yeah.
some of it's still in boxes. Like I don't have a home for anything yet.
So how was your first Christmas in your new home?
It was good. We had the family over, so we hosted this year. So that was
That's
fun.
good.
Yeah.
Your place is like a lot smaller than you had before, right?
Well, we were
Like
in a house before, and then we were in an apartment because my parents like bought this, and then we were waiting for it to be built.
yeah.
So then we were in a different apartment that was actually really small, and that was during COVID, and that was like we were stuck at home, and then we were in that
Yeah.
such small space, and then
Yeah.
we moved into like a bigger place, and it was a ground floor unit, and then that one was a bit bigger, but then this one's about the same size, but it's good. We don't need the
Yeah.
space. It's three of us,
Yeah.
and it's like
Just the three of you. And
yeah,
Stan. Can't
and
forget about
Stan,
Stan.
yeah.
So New Year's. How was your New Year's Eve?
My New Year's Eve, I was in bed at 9 o'clock.
Honestly, I was supposed to go out with my friends, but I'm sick right now. I have a cold. I don't know if you can hear that I'm congested, but yeah, I was
I
in
might
bed
have to
last night
stop for
too.
a
I
snot
might need
break.
to blow my nose here in a second.
Don't laugh too hard or it'll come out.
I know, seriously. I'm so scared that's gonna happen. Last night I actually had a Hunger Games marathon with my brother. We're big Hunger Games fans. I watched The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which is the prequel, and it was so good. I know there's a lot of controversy on it. Like some people think it's really good, some people don't like it. I thought it was really good. It was really long. It was like almost 3 hours. I liked it.
That
It was
is
good.
a long movie.
Have you seen the like first four Hunger Game movies?
There's four. I thought there was only three.
No, there's the Hunger Games, there's
Yeah,
Catching Fire, there's
yeah.
Mockingjay Part 1 and then Mockingjay Part 2.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen part two. I feel like maybe,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I don't know. I kind of got out of it. I read all the books, but
Yeah, me and my
like
brother
I
are
just
big like dystopian fans, so like Hunger Games, Maze Runner, Divergent, but they don't make movies like that really anymore, so it was nice for the Hunger Games to sort of get back to that dystopian genre that was so
yeah.
popular a couple years ago. So it was nice. Yeah, it was good.
Is like Divergent and stuff a part of that?
Like dystopian?
No, like the Hunger Games.
No. They're like two completely different trilogies.
I
Or I
thought
guess
that
Hunger
they were
Games isn't a
I thought that
trilogy.
they were like all a part of the same.
No, Divergent is like
I really keep up to
a,
date.
a totally different series of books.
Oh,
Yeah. Maze Runner is my favorite, I think, dystopian
is
movie
Maze Runner a part
series.
of the Hunger Games?
No. No,
Oh.
again, totally different. I love that series. It's so good. It's like comfort movies for me. What is your like comfort movie? Did you watch any
Honestly,
movies?
I hate movies.
What?
Like I'll only watch movies at Christmas time. That's the only time I'll
Are you
watch a
more of
movie.
a TV show
Yeah,
person?
I like a TV show.
So
But
like what are
like
your go-to TV shows?
all the Real Housewives franchises, Winter House, Summer House, Southern Charm, and then like Grey's Anatomy, One Tree Hill. I got Emma to
Yeah.
watch One Tree Hill
Yeah, I
last
got I
year.
got Riley to watch Gilmore Girls. We
Yes,
we
yes,
switched it
that yeah,
up.
I got my mom on Gilmore Girls too.
Yeah. Gilmore Girls, I love Gilmore Girls. It's like one of the shows that I can just put on because I know exactly what happens. I've seen it like four
Mm,
times, five times. So I can put it in the background when I'm cleaning or I'm doing homework because I don't need to focus on it. Like I
yeah.
can just sort of listen in the back. It's like background noise at this point.
Yeah, I had it on like all last semester, just when
Yeah.
I was like working on school. Because I feel like I didn't know what happened because it was my first time. But you don't have to pay
Yeah.
attention to that one. Whereas
No,
One
you
Tree
don't.
Hill, that like you have to kind of pay attention.
You do. I love the early 2000s TV shows because they were so much longer than they are now. Because I think, you know what I realized in media production is a lot of the old TV shows used multicam. So, like, the Disney Channel shows like Sweet Life on Deck and Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, they used multicam, I'm pretty
Did they?
sure. I'm pretty sure, especially Sweet Life of
Oh,
Zack and Cody, because I was like counting out the shots. I was like, that's camera 3, that's camera 1, that's camera 2. I could be totally wrong here, but I'm pretty sure that it is shot multicam because if you look at like, okay, you know the shots where they're in the lobby?
yeah.
It's like it's never like really moved around. Like it's the same shots every time. And like you can see when they've like moved the camera and they've zoomed out or they've zoomed in. And I think that's why they could shoot so many episodes in such a short time.
I never put that together. I'm
Yeah,
gonna have to
and
go back and like rewatch and just be like,
yeah, because I'm like 100. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it's a studio, like a sound stage or something, and they've got multicam going on. They probably edit it after the fact, but
yeah.
I think for sure it's definitely multicam rather than single cam.
Well, they put like I guess it wouldn't be a live audience, but they like put like the laugh tracks in and stuff.
Yeah,
Like same
Friends.
with Friends.
I just realized Friends was shot in front of a live audience.
Yes.
At least for some of the stuff, and I'm pretty sure that that was multicam too.
But I don't think Zack and Cody and stuff was shot in front of a live audience.
No, it wasn't. But they put the laugh track in
Yeah.
after. Um, but that's because I was always thinking back to like it's crazy how nowadays we don't really have the TV shows where it's like 8 seasons with like 22 episodes a season running at 40 minutes an episode. Yeah. It's now like 8 episodes at 40 minutes.
Yeah.
But I think that's the difference between multicam and single cam because single cam, like for those who aren't in media production, it's like you're shooting one shot. So if it's a scene like me and Riley talking back and forth to each other, the camera would be on me. And then when it's Riley speaking, they totally flip the camera. They have to change the whole setup, and then it's shot on Riley.
And it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, and then you have to edit it in post. Yeah.
So you have to do like usually it's like 7 different camera setups.
Yeah, because you've got a wide shot, you've got a close up, you've got a medium close up, a 2-shot. Like it's crazy. So multicam, it's like you've got 3 or 4 cameras or how many ever cameras you have going at the same time, and then you switch back and forth between them. So
yeah, there's like someone upstairs or like somewhere that's like directing it, and like they're switching the board and
yeah. See, the only thing I think for that is maybe they had all the cameras recording and then in post they went and edited it after.
Yeah,
you know?
That's true. Yeah.
But I think, and I Google it and it says multicam for Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and Sweet Life on Deck. So I was putting that together because I've been on a Disney grind. I've been going back and watching all of the old Disney Channel shows. Yeah.
I'm on a Grey's Anatomy grind.
How many times have you seen Grey's Anatomy?
Probably like 3.
Yeah.
But like, there's just not that many.
Seen it.
Really? I've been saving because right now my Netflix in Toronto, it's like this isn't your home base, whatever.
I know, same.
And then I keep hitting I'm traveling, but it's like in the morning and my dad doesn't get the email and he doesn't send me the code and then it's expired. So like I'm trying to watch all my Netflix right now, and then I'll go back to Toronto and then I'll watch all my Hey You. So that's like all my Real Housewives, like all my Bravo reality. So I'm saving all of that.
Sometimes my Netflix bugs out. Like I will go on it in Toronto and it'll work. Like I can watch Netflix fine. And then other times I'll go on it and it's like, this isn't your home location.
Yeah.
But
I feel like you have to wait a week and then you can go
yeah.
back on it and like you have a week and then it does it again. So
it constantly switches back and forth. So, and I think I heard somewhere that they're doing that for Disney Plus too. So soon
I canceled
Disney Plus is going to do that. I still use Disney Plus and Prime Video. I have Prime Video, Netflix, and Disney Plus.
Well, on Prime now, the Eras Tour as well as Saltburn.
Saltburn. So neither Rylee or I have seen Saltburn, but I have seen it everywhere on TikTok.
Did you see the TikTok I sent you last night?
I saw it, but I didn't see it. I saw it come in, but I didn't watch it.
Okay, yeah, it was like a no spoiler review on Saltburn, and so
right.
We're gonna watch it.
TikToks of girls going to see it for Jacob Elordi, and they're like, I had no idea what this movie was. I just know that Jacob Elordi is in it, so that's why I went to see it.
And I've heard that there's some really disturbing scenes.
Yeah, so I don't know. I know Rylee and I are gonna watch it, so we can give sort of a review next episode, but I have no idea what it's about. I know it's about, I think, university students at Oxford.
Yeah, it's like, I know something about this, Jacob is like moving in with someone and then something happens. I don't know. I'm going to my friend's house over the weekend. Like Stan and I are going to go stay a couple of nights. So I'm going to make her watch it with me because she doesn't know, but I feel like I need moral support while I'm watching it.
Yeah, that was me with Midsummer. I watched Midsummer a couple years ago. I think it was my first year in university. I watched it with my roommates and we had no idea what we were getting into, but I wish I could unsee it. I wish I could unsee it. It was too much for me. I know that some people love that kind of style of movies. Yeah. But for me it was too gruesome. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't actually know what I'm getting like into. Like I've heard things. I've heard there's a bathtub scene.
I've heard that too.
I don't know what happens in the bathtub scene.
Me neither. What are your predictions? Like, do you have any predictions?
No, because I actually don't. I've only read like a bit of like the plot. Like I don't actually know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm kind of nervous. Like I'm nervous.
I'm nervous too. And I love Jacob Elordi, so I'm a little scared that this might ruin my perception of him. Yeah, my perception of him.
I don't know. I feel like, well, maybe. You never know what you're going to see.
Yeah.
I've heard there's a lot of male frontal.
Oh. See, I have no idea. All I know it's about, I've seen the word Oxford in like the log line, but that's it.
Well, we'll be in for a treat.
We'll be in for a treat. You'll hear our review next episode. I think this is something we want to start doing going forward, is doing like reviews on movies and TV shows.
Yeah. Yeah, because we want to do
are in media production.
Yeah. Talk about our thoughts. Emma and I just don't watch the same things.
We don't watch the same things. I think the first time we ever watched sort of the same thing is when I watched One Tree Hill and you watched Gilmore Girls.
Yeah. That's the first time. Because I just don't watch movies. Like I just think that they're a waste of my time.
Really? I love a good movie. Well, on that note, here's to our first Zoom podcast. I think there's going to be a lot more of these in the summer.
Yeah. Because Emma and I live so far away.
We live so far away. I think we're going to also try to record in a different location. I don't know where I was going with that.
We're going to record in a different location for the first start of next season, I think.
Yeah, I think we are.
We're not going to have our studio yet.
No, we're not. That's our goal. That is our goal, to have a studio.
One day. That'll come.
One day. That's like on my vision board. Maybe not for 2024, but
2025?
Like 2025. Yeah.
I think so. That's like the end when we're graduating. Like.
Yeah. I think so too. Oh my God, we're graduating next year. That's crazy.
Right?
All right. Well.
That was fun. What a good season.
Was fun. Thanks for that. Yeah, that's a last episode of our season 1. Yeah. That's crazy. Well, thanks for watching. And season 2 is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot less planned, I think. It's just going to be a lot.
It's not going to be like as comparing. It's not going to be a versus. It's going to be.
It's going to be sort of just like what's going on in our lives. It's going to be more, I think, lifestyle. I think the first season was just sort of getting to know us, and then season 2.
Now you know everything you need to know.
You know everything you need to know. You know why me and Rylee are so different.
We're just so different.
We're just so different. Thanks for watching, guys. We will see you, I don't know when you'll see us, but you'll see us soon.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.